was almost 2 in the morning when I turned onto that old road. The same one I swore I'd never need, the same one that leads back home. I had 1,000 miles behind me and 1,000 regrets too. Funny how the longest journeys bring you back to what is true. The mailbox looked a little older, the oak tree leaned a little more, but some things never really change like that front porch. And there it was against the darkness, like it had always been, a little light shining through the night, waiting for me again. You left the porch light on for me after all this time, after all the roads I took, after every wrong turn in my life. You left the porch light on for me, like you knew I'd need it someday, like grace had been standing there waiting at the end of the driveway. Spent years trying to outrun the things I couldn't face, but looking for a better version of the one you made. But standing there beneath that light, something finally broke. Not the kind that leaves you shattered, the kind that gives you hope. You left the porch light on for me after all this time, after all the roads I took, after every wrong turn in my life. You left the porch light on for me, like you knew I'd need it someday, like grace had been standing there waiting at the end of the driveway. Maybe home was never lost, maybe I was just far away. Maybe love looks exactly like a light that never fades. You left the porch light on for me when I thought I'd gone too far, when I thought the distance mattered more than who you are. You left the porch light on for me, and suddenly I could see the road back home was always there. You were waiting there for me. You left the porch light on. You left the porch light on for me. Everybody calls when they're hurting, everybody knows my name, everybody says I'm the strong one who somehow finds a way. So I listen to their stories and I help them carry pain, but nobody ever notices I'm not okay. I learned how to wear a smile like a coat against the cold, learn how to keep it together even when I'm losing hope. And I got so good at hiding what I didn't want to say, that even when I'm breaking I look the same. And sometimes I wonder if anybody sees the war behind the version of myself they think is me. Nobody knows the weight I never show, the fear I never speak, Last night I sat in silence, too exhausted to pretend. And for the first time in a long time, I talked to you again. I didn't have a perfect prayer or anything profound, just enough strength to whisper, I'm worn down. And somehow in that moment I felt something shift, like you weren't asking me to carry what only you can lift. Nobody knows the weight I never show, the fear I never speak, the nights I lose sleep. Nobody knows how tired I've become, holding everybody up while coming undone. Well, coming undone. Maybe being strong was never carrying it all. Maybe being strong is knowing when to fall into your hands. Now you know the weight I never show, the fear I never speak, the nights I lose sleep. And now I know I don't have to be enough, because your love is stronger when mine is giving up. You know, you always knew. There's a chair beside the window that nobody uses now. It still faces toward the garden like it always did somehow. And every morning when I see it, for a second I forget that some people leave this world but never really leave us yet. I still hear your laughing echoes through the hallway and the floor. Still expect to hear you whistling when I walk through that old door. Funny how a simple chair can hold 1,000 memories, more than wood and faded paint. It's a piece of history. And some days I still miss you more than words can say. The chair is empty, but your love still lives here, in every lesson, in every year. The chair is empty, but somehow you're God keeps meeting me right here. When life gets complicated, I still hear what you would say. Not because you're speaking now, but because it never went away. The things you planted in my heart still grow after all this time, like seeds that keep becoming trees long after goodbye. The chair is empty, but your love still lives here, in every lesson, in every year. Maybe heaven leaves reminders for the ones left behind. The chair is empty, but gratitude remains, and every memory somehow still carries your name. The chair is empty, but one thing is clear: love lasts longer than we're here. The chair is empty, but your love still lives here. 20 miles from where I started, and I still don't know the way. Thought I'd have it figured out by now, thought the fog would have gone away. Everybody else looks certain, like they know what comes next. Meanwhile, I'm staring at the dashboard with 1,000 thoughts in my head. Maybe I'm not lost, maybe I'm just tired. Maybe all these questions don't mean my faith expired. I don't know where I'm going anymore. I don't know what I'm holding on for, but somewhere underneath the doubt, a quiet hope is still alive somehow. And maybe that's enough tonight. I've been chasing perfect answers, trying to force every door, looking for a map of the future that nobody gets before. And I wonder if you see me out here on this road, trying to be somebody stronger while feeling so alone. Maybe you were never asking for certainty from me. Maybe all you wanted was honesty. I don't know where I'm going anymore. I don't know what I'm holding on for, but somewhere underneath the doubt, a quiet hope is still alive somehow. And maybe that's enough tonight. If you're still walking with me, then I don't need to see that far, because the road feels different when you know who's in the car. I don't know where I'm going anymore, but I know I don't have to go alone. And somewhere underneath the fear, I can finally hear it clear. You never asked me for perfection, you just asked me to come along. 20 miles from where I started, and maybe that's not wrong. I can still remember talking about the life we thought we'd live. Every little detail of everything we'd give. Back then the future felt so certain, like it couldn't slip away. Funny how forever can change in a day. Now I drive past familiar places and they don't feel the same. Everything still looks unchanged, but nothing remains. I keep reaching for a version of a life that isn't there, trying to hold a memory that's disappeared. And I keep asking, what am I supposed to do when the thing I build my world around falls through? What do I do now when the dream fell apart, when the future I believed in broke my heart? What do I do now when the road just disappears and all that's left are questions in these years? I thought losing meant failure, I thought broken meant the end. But maybe some foundations need to fall before we mend. Maybe you were saving me from what I couldn't see. Maybe letting go is how you set me free. I don't understand it, not completely even now, but I'm finally learning not every ending is a loss. What do I do now when the dream fell apart, when the future I believed in broke my heart? What do I do now when the road just disappears and all that's left are questions in these years? Oh, maybe my story was bigger than that dream. Maybe a plan survived the collapse of mine. Now I know somehow when the dream fell apart, you were rebuilding something deeper in my heart. And though I still miss what I thought my life would be, the man I'm becoming might be the miracle I couldn't see. When the dream fell apart, you stayed. I drove home with the radio off, just to hear my own thoughts. Funny how the silence says more than the noise ever does. And somewhere between the headlights and the miles rolling by, a question found me out of nowhere tonight. If I saw you again, what would I say? Would I start with the years that just slipped away? Would I talk about dreams or mistakes that I made? If I saw you again, what would I say? back when faith felt simple, back before life moved so fast. And maybe you've been closer than I've let myself believe. Maybe you've been speaking while I wasn't listening. If I saw you again, what would I say? Would I start with the years that just slipped away? Would I talk about dreams or mistakes that I've made? If I saw you again, what would I say? Maybe I don't need the right words, maybe I don't need a speech. Maybe grace is simply coming back and taking the empty seat. If I saw you again, I'd probably just stay. No pretending, no rehearsed phrases, just a tired heart trying to find its way. If I saw you again, I'd have nothing to hide. And maybe you've been here the whole time. I spent half my life believing there was somewhere else to be. Another road, another city, another version of me. So I kept chasing distant lights across horizons I couldn't hold, thinking home was something waiting at the end of the road. But every mile that I traveled, every door I walked through, only seemed to bring me closer to a truth I always knew. The things I needed most were never very far. They were waiting in the silence, right where you are. And all this time I was looking for a reason, looking for a sign, trying to find some kind of answer written in the sky. When all along the thing my heart was searching for wasn't out there somewhere. It was you. You were home. Now the noise feels a little quieter, and the race doesn't feel the same. I don't need to know tomorrow to believe I'm on the way, because peace isn't a destination and grace isn't something I earn. They're the arms that stay open every time I return. Maybe home was never a place, maybe home was never a road, maybe home is simply being never letting go. Oh, And all this time I was running toward a future, trying to become someone worthy of the love you've already given. Now I know the door was never closed, the light was always on, and your heart has been my home all along. All along. You were home. I drove past the old neighborhood, the place where I learned to dream. Back when life looked simple, back when I knew everything. Or at least I thought I did, standing there at 17, certain of the road ahead, certain of what life would mean. Funny how the years can show what we couldn't see back then. I thought I was building my life brick by brick with my own hands, but looking back now, I finally understand. While I was making plans, trying to become somebody new, you were building something stronger, the house you built. House you built. There were rooms full of heartbreak and hallways full of doubt, windows that got shattered and doors that closed me out. But somehow through the chaos, through every rise and fall, the foundation kept holding. Through it all, my life brick by brick with my own hands, but looking back now, I finally understand. While I was making plans, trying to become somebody new, you were building something stronger, the house you built. The house you built. Not every wall stood standing, not every dream survived, but somehow what remains feels more like home tonight. I thought I was building my life, trying to figure everything out, but grace was in the details, even when I had my doubts. Now every road behind me shows a love that carried me through. I thought I was building my story, but you were building me too. The house you built, still standing.